Look, we need to talk about the biggest lie in eFootball right now. You've watched the tutorials. You know the exact input. Slam the dash trigger and flick the left stick. But every time you try it in a division match, you eventually lose the ball. Why? Because knowing the buttons isn't the secret. Knowing the exact millimeter of space and the exact millisecond of defender momentum is. In this video, we are breaking down the absolute physics of the sharp touch, and I'll also be dropping a special skill that only 5% of eFootball players know about. By the end of these few minutes, you won't just be executing a mechanic, you'll be forcing your opponent's defenders into an animation lock they literally cannot recover from. To master this move, you have to understand why it kills you when you use it wrong. The moment you trigger a sharp touch, your player enters an animation lock. They kick the ball several yards ahead and are physically unable to touch it again until their running animation catches up. If you trigger this while a defender is standing still or tracking back passively in a matchup stance, you are literally giving them a free pass. You are passing the ball directly to them. This is the mistake 90% of players make, and that's probably why people rarely use it. The sharp touch is not a space creator. It is a space exploiter. If there is no open space in front of you before you press the button, you are just committing digital suicide. So, when do you actually pull the trigger? There are exactly 2 moments where a sharp touch is mathematically unstoppable. Window 1. The hip turn. Watch the opponent's manual defender. The moment they turn their hips sideways to try and sprint backward to your player, that is your cue. Trigger the sharp touch in the opposite direction. Because they are already moving at high velocity in one direction, the physics engine forces them into a heavy turning circle. They cannot stop. Window 2. The overcommitted press. If your opponent is a mindless scripter who just holds the pressure button down, wait for their defender to sprint full speed toward you. Right before they enter tackling range, when their momentum is completely forward, flick the virtual pad at a 45-degree angle. That is what happens when you exploit weight and momentum. They are looking for the ball in the back of the net while their fullback is still trying to stop their slide animation. If you've made it this far into the video, it means you're genuinely trying to get better at the game, and I respect that heavily. I know there are 1,000 eFootball tutorials you could be watching right now, so thank you for choosing to spend your time on my channel. I won't ask you to subscribe to me forever. Instead, I just want to ask for a chance. Subscribe today, and if my next 2 videos don't completely upgrade your gameplay, you can completely unsubscribe next week. No hard feelings at all. I'll put my head down and work twice as hard on the next video to prove that this channel is worth staying around for. Now for the special combination. If you want to reach the highest tiers of division play, you can't just run straight and hit the trigger. You have to bait them. Here are some of the best sharp touch combos. Finesse dribble plus sharp touch. To finesse dribble, move your virtual pad into any direction repeatedly without tapping dash. This baits the defender into getting close because they think you've run out of ideas. The moment they step up to poke the ball, boom, sharp touch bursts into the open lane. Another one is the fake shot. Cancel to sharp touch. Execute a fake shot to completely freeze their matchup defense position. As their defender drops into the blocking animation, instantly launch into a sharp touch at a sharp angle. It breaks the AI tracking and leaves the defenders lost every single time. Stop spamming inputs and start reading your opponent's momentum. Take this blueprint into training mode. Practice hitting the window right as the defender commits their weight. Before I end this video, I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone showing love in the comments. We hit 400 subs while I was making this video. Thanks for your support.